Same thing on the monthly chart with the RSI. And honestly, I love this chart so much because again, we see a first in the previous cycle, we see a first peak higher, and we see a first peak and a second peak, and then a collapse. And here we can see that we got the first peak on XLM. And what's pretty crazy is this first peak actually got into the 90 handle range, which suggests that the second peak could be a little bit lower. That would create a bearish divergence with the price, and of course a rollover. But again, guys, the main thing to point out here is that even with a slight difference in the two peaks here, you can see that in the first peak, I guess XLM got to 20 cents, and then the second peak, it rallied all the way up to 80 cents. So it was a massive move, massive difference between those two peaks. And I think we're going to see something similar here where, right now, I guess in that first peak, XLM got up to, sorry, around 55 cents or 60 cents, let's say 65 cents. So in that second peak, it could easily, rally all the way back up to $1. I think that's a really logical price target. I think it's one that I mentioned in last week's video in terms of a cycle top. And again, I do think that this is something that's going to be hit over the summer. And again, like even using this basic technical analysis, we can look at the, again, not to give anyone PTSD, but we have a starting point of 10 cents, let's say, resistance, let's say, I don't know, somewhere between 55, 60 cents. And of course, that gives us a target of 95 cents roughly when you you take the difference between these two levels and you add it to 55 cents here, and you end up, of course, with a price target somewhere around $1. Easy, easy.